Hey guys, welcome to my channel MF for you. Those who are watching it for the first time and those who have already subscribed to my channel and keep do watch my videos, welcome back to them. It is the second week that has gone without a video that I've posted on YouTube. I don't know how did I manage not to make a video. Actually, I got occupied and got worked up with plenty of stuff which I couldn't really avoid. So anyways, we are here at the weekend and I've got another video for all of you. So before I proceed, I would like to tell you one thing, that this video is more or less going to be an extension of what I made last week. In fact, that was about student discount, how you can manage to spend or save some money while you're spending. So this video is going to be about the grocery stores, the cheapest grocery stores, or maybe cheapest stores here in UK, wherein you are spending, but still you have that feeling of that you can save some money, or you are saving while you are spending. So before I actually start my video, I would like to tell you one thing, that the video is made for the informational purpose. It's not promotional in nature. I'm not trying to promote any brand, product, service, agency, company, whatsoever, etc. And the information being shared is based on my personal experience, exposure, and the sources that I usually refer to. So here we go. So last time, as I mentioned, that the video was about the student discount. So wherein you need your student IDs, you need to, download some applications. So you just asked in the stores to get those student discounts. But this is something wherein, but that was sort of optional thing. But here, when I'm talking about the cheapest, these superstores or the grocery stores, this is something that you really can't avoid because it's related to your food. You for the you need food for your survival. So for those of you who are already here, for them as well, and for those who would be coming in the in the future, it is video I mean this video is for all of you actually, because this is something that can help you save some money, at least to an extent. So yes, so the situation here in UK is like there are plenty of superstores, not just plenty, but almost like 17, 18 superstores. At least this is what I know and what I've seen. Like, for example, there's Sainsbury. So I'm starting with the stores that related to your food. So the grocery stores, it's Sainsbury, Tesco, Aldi, Asda, then LiDL is there, Iceland is there, and Morrisons is there, then Waitrose is there, Co-op Food, M&S Food, Marks and Spencer Food, and yes. So primarily these are the major stores that you can easily find anywhere, wherever you are staying here in UK or in London. You can find these stores in your locality. And yes, I would like to mention Poundland is there too. I'll tell you something interesting about Poundland. Why is it famous, and it's whether is it really worth considering Poundland while you are doing your shopping for certain regular personal or home care products or personal care products, or maybe some food stuff as well. Whether is it really worth going to Poundland, because it is an impression among the students that the Poundland is the cheapest store here in London for me, which is, I'll tell you about the Poundland later on. Anyways, so yes, so the stores that I've just mentioned, and these stores I'll be mentioning in the description of this video as well. So what happens that you really got to be smart. I've in the initial few of my videos that I've made, I've talked about that just you really need not to stick to one particular store here, and if you really want to be on a budget here. But if you don't care about what you're spending and how much you are spending and what you're spending at, then it doesn't matter. This video is not for you. But yes, those who are interested in saving some money, this video is certainly going to help you out. So how, for example, um, if I talk about Sainsbury, Tesco, so these are more or less like a competitor to each other. So if you compare the prices, they are more or less similar. Maybe some product or one product in the Tesco might be reasonable than the Sainsbury, while the Sainsbury would be selling other product reasonable than the Tesco. So this is, but these two stores, what I've seen, like they are comparable in terms of the pricing of the items that they are selling. But Yes, there are certain stores like Lidl is there, Iceland is there, and Asda is there. All these there. These are the stores that are really, I mean, they are really reasonable when it comes to buying your daily routine items. For example, milk, eggs, bread, or anything. I mean, you can just think of it. I've just named few. So what happens, for example, if you're going to, if you're living in an area wherein you find Sainsbury's quite nearby, and you start, doing your grocery. For example, if you are spending £100, just for an example, if you're spending £100 in a month for a single person, and if you just compare it with other store, for example, Lidl, I would say Lidl as a reference, because I personally I like Lidl, in because of its pricing of the products. So you might reduce your expenses, monthly expense, by maybe 15 to 20 pounds, or even 25 pounds. So this is, I mean, this is the big difference, especially for a country like this. So what I'm suggesting you here, that don't just stick to one store. This is a kind of, you really got to be street, no, I won't say street smart, but you really got to be smart in terms of your spending. So you can certainly buy certain items from the nearest stores that you have, but if you plan your spending, the monthly spending, or the for the grocery or for your food items, do try for these stores. For example, Little is there, Iceland is there, Asda is there, Aldi is there. So even if you have to travel, I mean, to an extent, I mean, I would suggest you that you should prefer traveling to get your grocery done from these stores, rather than buying your groceries from Sainsbury or Tesco on a regular basis. You can do it once in a while, but don't do it on a regular basis. Because it can cost you money if you're doing that. I'll give you some example. For example, organic milk in Sainsbury may cost you around 50 pence, 2 pounds or something, while the same organic milk you can buy in just 2 pounds in Iceland, or maybe from Lidl. You can buy that. So it's a big difference in terms of, in terms of the pricing. And also, for example, if you talk about eggs, so a pack of 15 eggs can cost you around 15 pence, 1 pounds in a store like Lidl, while the same amount of egg you can purchase in Sainsbury, or maybe in Tesco, in maybe close to 1 pound 75 pence, or maybe even 2 pounds, or more than that. So this is, I'm just trying to give you an example, or the reference range, that this is, I mean, this much of difference you can expect for the, such a small item. But yes, what I've seen in this, interesting or surprisingly, in Sainsbury, I managed to find a whole meal bread, in just 39 pence, which is the cheapest one I've seen so far here. Even Marks and Spencer is also selling the bread and certain other food items. Not certain, but a lot of food items they are also selling. But to my surprise, I found the Marks and Spencer is also selling the bread, and which is just around 50 or 59 pence for a whole meal bread, which is a good deal. And when I say that, I personally like Lidl because it is the cheapest store that I've found ever since I came here. Cheap. Lidl is there, Asda is there. But even if you buy these products, for example, if you buy these breads in these stores, it will cost you more than Sainsbury or even Marks and Spencer. So I'm not trying to confuse you actually. What I'm trying to suggest you that Lidl, Iceland, Asda, Aldi, these are the four stores that I would suggest you that you should always try to buy your sorry, not majory, but I'm sorry about that, but major grocery items from them. But there are certain items in other stores, for example, Tesco, Sainsbury, and Morrisons. If you have one of those in your area, or Co-op, you can buy certain other items from these stores, not on a regular basis, but as and when, I mean, when it becomes really urgent, or critical for you. And also, what I'm suggesting, what I'm implying by saying all these things, that you try to explore these markets. Like, maybe, I mean, I know it's going to take some time. Those of you here who are here, and those of you would be coming, you will also take some time to get yourself settled, and get accustomed to the situations here. So do try to explore these stores, and try to think, okay, if, for example, if you are doing grocery for 1 month from Sainsbury or from some other store, do the grocery for next month from some other store that I'm suggesting you here. you will feel the difference, and you will see the difference actually, and there wherein you can realize, okay, if I'm going to buy my major grocery items from Lidl, for example, or maybe from Iceland, this is going to cost me this much, while if I do the same in Sainsbury or maybe in Tesco, it might cost me even more than that. But for certain items, for example, just I've mentioned about the bread, what you can do that there are certain very peculiar items that are really cheaper in these stores, who are reasonably expensive than the ones that I've just told you. You can buy those specific items from these stores. So this is how you can save the money. And just to give you an idea, like for example, if you're a single person, it can cost you, for a monthly grocery I'm talking about, it can cost you anywhere between 60 pounds to 80 pounds. Yes, it might sound not much, but yes, it is quite a big money, uh, especially when you see yourself struggling, or finding situation really challenging in terms of financial matters. So it will make a big difference, even saving a single penny. So for a single person, it can range anywhere between 60 to 80, and for two individuals, maybe for a couple, you can say it can cost you anywhere between 80 to 120. So this is the range. So you can take a reference of 100 for couple, or for two individuals, or 70 for a single person. And it's I'm telling you, it's very reasonable amount. Like you can expect this. I mean, there is nothing that you will find a big difference to what I'm telling you here right now in this video. You won't find much of a difference from these numbers when you actually get into the situation of what I'm talking about. So that is one thing. And yes, while you go to the shopping, one of my friend told me that it does make sense. When you're going for shopping, always carry a bag with you. Always. Why? Because the carry bags or the poly bags here, they are chargeable. It's a small money. Like some stores can charge you 10p, some stores can charge you 15p, and some of the stores can even charge you 25p. And what they've started doing it, even if they are having those regular carry bags with them, what they'll project you the bags which are a bit fancy in their appearance, and they'll be charging you even £1 for those bags. So please don't fall in these traps. And being environmental friendly, just always carry a bag with you, so that you need not to buy your these carry bag or the poly bags every time you go for shopping or for the grocery. So this was about the grocery items or your food items. I'll be talking about Poundland at the end, actually, not now. So yes, when it comes to your clothing, I met a couple of students 2 weeks ago, and one of them was saying that they wanted to buy some clothes within the cheapest store. I straight away suggested to them that Primark is undoubtedly it is one of the cheapest store here in UK or in London. So just go there, and you can even find a regular T-shirt maybe in just £2 or maybe a little more than that, which is quite cheap. I mean, it's even cheaper than what I have in my country, and the quality is reasonable. I won't say it's really above your expectation, but certainly it's something that you just can't complain about. When you see the pricing. And Primark is one of those stores wherein you can get you can expect anything except food. You can have everything about your home. Or for example, if you want to buy bed sheets, if you want to buy rug, if you want to buy clothes, maybe even certain cosmetic items, they are also selling. So everything is there. So Primark is one of, definitely, I mean, no doubt that if you're on a budget, if you want to have, if you're somebody who likes to have their wardrobe filled with clothes, so Primark is one of those, especially for students. You just can't spend £100 or more than that, or maybe close to that, on your clothing every month. So Primark is certainly one of the store that should be on your target, actually. So that's about your clothing. The Primark is there, and I've talked about the grocery. Lidl is there. I'm repeating it just so that I'm making sure that I'm not missing anything. And Iceland is there. Aldi is there. Asda is there. So these are the 4 or 5 stores that are really cheap or reasonable in terms of their pricing of the products. And what else? Yes, coming to the Poundland. So yes, so where it is a it's sort of a perception, or it is a sort of a universal truth among the students, those who are coming to UK, that Poundland is one of the cheapest store in UK, which is not the case. I'm sorry to say, but this is not the case. Poundland is certainly not the cheapest store, but yes, the name itself is quite fascinating or interesting. Oh, Poundland, everything is going to be just for £1. Yes, there are a lot of things which are just for, there on the shelf, priced as £1, or not less than that, but at least £1. Yes, but I would say the things that you actually require for your daily survival or your daily living, or for your regular usage, they are at regular prices. For example, if you're going for cosmetic products or medicines, or maybe some snack items, or maybe certain drinks, chocolates, or what should I mention? Yes, your personal care products. They are, in fact, you might be even surprised that they are even at a higher prices than what you see in the other stores. So this is what the situation is. But yes, there are certain interesting items, or a lot of items are there which are just priced at £1. So that's what makes it a bit, interesting thing, that students always talk about. Oh, let's go to pound store, or was it about the pound store, which is everything is just for £1. So it should be the place that we should go for. But actually, personally, I don't feel, I mean, it's not worth considering Poundland for your daily spending or for your daily usage products. So that was about Poundland, and I would like to suggest you one more thing. Yes, so there are certain other stores. In fact, when you talk about, when I was talking about Poundlands, I just got reminded of these stores. There are certain other stores named as Sam Pound, or Mighty Pound, Pound Saver, or 99p plus, or something. There are these stores which are available in your in the vicinity, or in the local area that you are residing in. So if you go to these stores, in fact, these stores are selling almost the similar products, or the products at the similar prices what Poundland is selling it for. So that's where, I mean, it negates the worth of going to the Poundland. So that's one of the thing. Also, there are other stores which are cheaper than even Poundland for certain products. I won't say for every product. And there is also an interesting thing. We are almost at the end of the video, and there is also interesting thing about here that I've realized and that I've seen here, that the same product in one store might cost you more, and the same product in the other store will cost you less. And there is a big mix and match between these products and the pricing in the different store. For example, I'm just giving an example of I like dates. Personally, I like eating dates. So in one of the local store, it is being sold just for £1, or maybe £1.50, while in certain other stores they are selling it for £4, £3.99, or even if they are less. I've not seen those stores selling the dates for less than £3. So which was quite surprising. So £1 and spending £3 for the same product. So this is what it is like. So you really got to be smart in terms of your spending. And with this, I would like to end my video. And before I do that, I would request those who are watching it for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and do watch all of my videos. You might even not, I mean, you might not find those videos interesting, but you will certainly find these videos informative in nature. And when you actually see my videos, and when you experience those things, you would definitely say that yes, this guy was right about what he was saying, or right about the information that he shared via his videos. And a lot of my viewers have told this thing to me, that my videos are really informative in nature, and not just informative in nature, they are also, I mean, it relates to the practicality actually. So which is quite actually, that's what the purpose is for me. I mean, I'm not making these videos to to exaggerate things, or to just telling you something, just reading somewhere or something. So actually, whatever is being shared, it's based on what is happening. So please do that. Do subscribe to my channel, like them, and do share. And please keep commenting on my videos, so that I feel that sense of connection with all of you. And Before I end this video, I would like to mention one more thing, that I know that there is a news being surfaced for the last few weeks, that about PSW and spouse visa, or maybe student visa, that it doesn't sounds like a very positive thing. But I would like to tell you that I'm going to make a video on this. I'm not late. I've seen a lot of YouTubers have already made the video. I don't know why they start making these videos in so hurry, and so they are so rushed up in making these videos. At least we should give some time to have, more clarity about what is it about, because you know I'm not sure whether they are realizing the implications of these or not. But this is actually not a good practice, that if there is something, especially about the immigration or the visa thing, if it is coming or if it is being surfaced, at least give themselves a little bit of time before they start making those videos and start sharing the information on the social media platform. It creates a lot of confusion, a lot of disruption among students. Negativity is also there, and they got, I mean, a lot of students have their plans, in place for years, and it all of a sudden gets spoiled seeing those videos or the content over social media. So I'm personally, I'm trying to resist from doing such things, but I've seen that there are people. Actually, we are not running a news channel. We are sharing the information, though we should try, sharing the information in a more legible and a more relaxed manner, rather than just sensationalizing it by the captions, or just making those videos in a hurry. So we shouldn't be doing it. I'm saying this because there are few people who are connecting with me over Instagram or as well as the Facebook, and they are really worried that what is going to happen to the PSW, what is going to happen to the spouse visa. Are they not going to give it from next year onwards? I was like, this, where did you get this information from? So they are like, we saw it here, we saw somebody posting it on social media. So that is why I'm suggesting to all of you, those who are making videos and those who are watching my videos, please just don't rely to what is being shared by these video YouTube channels. So this is not right, actually. To me, it's not, it doesn't look right. So here, yes, I'll be making a video on this in the coming week. So please keep a check on my channel. And here I would like to end my video and would like to say that you guys got to be safe, healthy, and happy, and take care. Bye bye. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.